بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مرحبا بكم إلى راوند 8 من السباق الجي بي ار في اليابان. إن شاء الله بإذن الله هنبدأ النهاردة في qualifying Q1. FG Elite is in first place, Lolion is in second, Jamie Dodger is in third place, while just speed's just a tad bit into the pit lane. Blackberry Hall and Banter Brandon have both finished their laps, and Skip has set an absolutely blistering lap, putting him in the second place, just about 2/10 or a tenth and a half behind Lighty, which is absolutely tragic considering he's in a McLaren and Skip is in a Red Bull. Currently there are no drivers out on track, or there are, but they're all going back into the pit lane, so we will return, my friends, when there is when there is action. Now we have Skip absolutely selling the lap, invalidating it. Typical. He's from Liverpool, so it's typical that he'd invalidate the fucking lap. Let's see now, Jay is on his out lap, and so is Peace Control Tom, and so is Josh. Looks like Jay, or not Jay, looks like Josh will be the first one on to finish the line, or to cross the line. Let's see where it goes from there. As we make it around the final chicane, Josh is on his out lap. Let's watch this hopefully good lap, and let's see what he does here. So starting off in the middle of the track on the final straight, looks like a bit of an Alpine there, and my controller's fucking up, taking turn 1 absolutely flat out, just braking just perfectly for his turn 2 and making it perfectly into turn 3 and 4. Absolutely on the limit of that McLaren right there. Absolutely splendid driving from the McLaren. Just a tad bit of understeer there, or if he was going too slow, you'll never know. Barely kissing the apex over there. Absolutely sending it into that turn over there. Perfect exit out of that turn as well. I went to probably the slowest turn in the track. Misses the apex by country mile, but wait, it's alright. He's in a McLaren, it's speedy as fuck anyway. And he makes his way down the back straight. He might get a two from one of the Ferraris, you never know. I don't think they'll be down to give it to him. And they're both letting him pass. Let's see. taking 130R absolutely flat out, doesn't give a care in the world. Going to the final chicane over here. Perfect braking zone. Absolutely wonderful lap from Josh. Settled into P7 in the McLaren. Absolutely beautiful, splendid. Wild is going quite slow. And lowly on the DNFs. Maybe it was pure confidence, maybe it was a crash on track. Oh, it looks like one of the McLaren spun. Looks like Josh is in the grass. I don't know on this reason, but he's probably just sent it a bit too hard in there. Everyone is on the lap as we speak now. Absolutely everyone is on a lap. There is so much traffic in this location, it is absolutely amazing. As you can see in the bottom right of the track map, absolutely loads of traffic everywhere. Everyone's on a hot lap, no one's giving each other anyone's space. We can only picture how this will end up and who else queue on. There are only 15 people, everyone's gonna make it through anyway. As Jamie absolutely misses the apex by 17 miles. Absolutely tragic. He's gonna make it through anyway. He's in a Red Bull, they can do anything. Just barely on the limits there. Absolutely a few centimeters away from kissing the track limits over there. We can only picture how this will turn out over here as he takes 130R, just a bit too early, misses the apex. Hits the inside curve a bit. That was one a bit laggy over there. And he spins at the final. One hell of a snap of oversteer there. Oh, he just barely missed out on P3 by 4/100ths of a second. Absolutely amazing. If he didn't go on the throttle just maybe a half second too early, I don't think that was very intentional by Josh there. If he didn't got the throttle just a half second too early, he might have made it on time. But that is the end of Q1, and there are results over there. Catch you again in Q2. And here are the results for Q1. FG Lighty in first place by 5/10ths in a McLaren. No surprise there. The lad's a fucking triple world champion. Yusuf didn't even set a lap time. Quite interesting. The gap between first and last is about 3.6 seconds, so quite a large gap, but the gap between the top 10 is just about 1.4 seconds, so that is really good. It's really good. Let's see how it will happen in Q2. Alright, bit of stupidity on my part. I thought we were in the first qualifying session, but it turns out it was just one qualifying session. That is the starting results. We can only see what will happen in the first lap of the race. Obviously turn 1, very fast right turn. I expect about 6-7 deaths in the first lap alone, but we can only see how this will end. As we can see here in the paddock chat, Wild is threatening Jamie to absolutely bin him onto the gravel. Not ideal, but alright. 4 red lights, 5 red lights. As lights out, and away we go for the Japanese Grand Prix in GP of Racing. Lighty gets an absolutely horrendous start as Skip takes the lead into the first turn. No deaths into turn 1, quite surprising. As Yusuf makes up 2 positions in the first turn. Absolutely amazing racing over here, no deaths so far. Simply lovely, simply lovely. Yusuf has already made 3 positions in about 4 turns. Skip and Lighty are absolutely necking it for the lead right now, as neither of them are deploying the battery, but Lighty gets just a very good slipstream down that turn over there, as he just barely backs out through that corner to not get absolutely obliterated. As we can see Jamie from behind chasing Lighty by the millimeter. Barely gaining anything, but he's still gaining. Lolion just right behind Jamie. This is absolutely wonderful racing over here. Lolion right behind Jamie, kissing his gearbox. We can only see what the results would be at the end of lap 1. Yusuf's already made 5 positions in 1 lap, and he's looking to make a 6th position in 1 lap. Using an absolutely rocket ship of a car though, as he barely covers the attack from Jay on the inside. 7 positions in 1 lap, as Yusuf goes for the overtake around Tom. 4 wide into 130R. Absolutely wonderful racing. As Blackberry Hall goes just slightly wide into 130R after the apex. Tom goes for the outside on the final corner. Does he get the slipstream? No, he does not. Going too wide into the first corner. Does he pull it off? Does he pull off the switchback? No, he does not. Yusuf starting to create a little bit of a gap to the cars behind. 7 overtakes in 1 lap. Absolutely splendid. Tom is shortening the gap, just barely increasing by lap corner by corner. He's losing a lot of time in the corners though. The Haas is quite slow compared to the Ferrari. Although it is the driver and not the car, the setup and the car does make a big difference. Apologies for the short break in communications there. Yusuf just chasing down his teammate, as his teammate is battling for P6 against the Alfa Romeo. Will he go for the dive home? No, he will not. He fakes Panda over there, the former Ferrari driver. As he goes for the switchback maneuver, absolutely killing his gearbox over there as he gets the slipstream down the inside of the straight. Will he deploy? Yes, he is deploying. The RS has been enabled, as we will start to see more overtakes going on. Really close together, these 2 Ferrari powered cars are. Absolutely wonderful racing we're seeing today. Wonderful, all of them are pushing to the limits, pushing their cars. Pushing the cars a little bit too hard, it might seem, as Brandon just barely makes it back alive after that snap of oversteer. Apologies for the visual glitches, my controller has severe stick drift. May have lost him a lot of time. Lolion is chasing Jamie Dodger, as Jamie is trying to catch up to Lighty. Skip is increasing the gap on Lighty by quite a substantial amount per lap. Lap 3 so far, and all is good on except Rubin Digo, who is 12 seconds behind the car in front of him. He could have damage. He might have damage actually. Josh and the Williams just absolutely sending it across each other. Banter Brandon and the Alfa Romeo. Will he get the overtake? Gets absolutely rapid drive down the outside of 130R. What a move that was. What an absolutely wonderful move that was by Josh over there. But will the Williams move back into position? He compromises the entry to get the exit. No, he does not. As Josh runs away with the overtake, but he gets the RS. He gets the RS. Will he make the move? Will he make the move? Yes, he will. Absolute rocket ship. What the hell was that? Absolute rocket ship going into the first corner. Absolutely wonderful racing over here. As Banter Brandon and Panda are battling for P6. What a race this is. What an absolutely wonderful race. Banter Brandon just keeps losing the rear as his teammate just closes in behind him. corner by corner, his time is increasing. Quite intriguing tyre setup here from all the racers. Everyone is on the mediums and hards except for Pindigo has opted for the soft tyre. Not working out too well for him as he's 18 seconds behind. Josh and this Williams are absolutely just sending it at each other. Lots of battles today as Lighty and Skip are battling for the lead corner by corner, chicane by chicane, lap by lap. The time is increasing. The time is decreasing, I mean. FG Lighty gets the DRS down the main straight, down the start finish line. What a rocket ship that car is. He gains 4/10 as he goes down the inside, just barely making it onto the track, keeping his car on the white lines. Opting for the inside line to compromise the exit for the entry. Oh, yellow flag in sector 1. Looks like the Williams has spun out. Could be by contact, could be by a driver error. We can only see when the FIA statement comes out. Looks not a good look for George Santi. Very good racing. Does he have damage? Doesn't look like he has damage. Not a good look for George Santi. Very good racing on his part, but a mistake could have just cost him the race. We can only see. Tragic event. I don't believe I've ever seen the GPR racing this close together and not a single incident has happened, or not a single major incident has happened. This is a record in GPR history, has to be. I barely missed the overtake, but Jamie goes down the outside. Moving into the final chicane. Oh, it looks like Williams has spun again, or Sebastian Vettel has spun. Not a good look for him either. Unlucky. Jamie Dodger gets the DRS down the main straight as he goes for the overtake on Leo. Will he make it? No, he will not. He fakes it down the inside. Absolutely killing that throttle. Taking it slow. Wonderful battling going on over here by the Ferrari and the Alfa Romeo. Absolutely simply lovely over here. Yusuf makes an amazing overtake through the first sector in Japan. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Panda gains a lot of time in that corner over there because of the cars in front of Yusuf. He gets a better exit out of the corner from Yusuf. He gets a better entry as well. He gained a lot of time, but that Ferrari car is just absolutely unbelievable on the straight lines. If only there was DRS in this straight, maybe he would have gotten him. But he will get the slipstream, and he will deploy the overtake, I believe. Yeah, this is just wonderful, to be completely honest. Looks like Yusuf's car is not built for straight line speed. What it is. As he gains at least 2 or 3 tenths in that corner alone, as he moves into the barely just surviving that snap oversteer, and Panda overtakes down the inside of Yusuf. Very costly mistake by Yusuf over there with that snap of oversteer. Holy shit! 340 kilometers an hour into the first turn. What did I just witness? As Leo goes down barely just slows down to avoid contact with Panda, opting for the inside line. Missing the apex by about a few meters there at least. Yusuf is just losing the rear left and right. He's lost 7/10 this lap so far. Maybe it was because of the spin. As he goes, does Leo go down the inside? Yes, he does, and he pulls off the maneuver. Or does he? As Panda gets an absolutely wonderful exit out of that corner there. This traction really is setting in for him there. Leo might just stay behind to get the slipstream for the back straight. As he... Yeah, I believe that is what he's doing. Just about losing it there, but he made it just in time. Deploying his ERS. Absolutely wonderful ERS management there. He's gonna go down the inside of the 130R corner. And he makes it. And he makes it down the inside. Braking very late for the chicane. Everyone seems to be losing it here. Not that I do. Banter Brandon overtakes Wildstorm on the straight with DRS, but will Wild fight for the position again. Looks to be Wild is taking it safe to avoid spinning. Leo spinning, just about putting some rubber down on the track there for the future laps perhaps. As he goes very late down the inside of that, or down the outside of that turn. His teammate cost him a lot of time there in that corner. Leo would not be happy about that. Leo would not be happy about that at all. Maybe some conflict in the Mercedes headquarters over there. As Yusuf is closing the 10th, closing the time to Panda every here and there. Taking it very safe through this corner, as he knows what could happen here if you just put a bit too much power. Deploying, no, he's not deploying his ERS, he's got barely any ERS left. There is a total time of about 2 seconds separating 6 cars. Absolutely wonderful over here. Way to go down the inside. Oh, as Jay locks up the rear tires and spins, that is not ideal. He has just lost 4 positions. This is not good for Jay at all. Very unlucky, very unlucky. Yusuf goes for the overtake on Panda, the DRS overtake, side by side into the first corner. Was that a bit of contact? As he goes down the inside, absolutely wonderful overtake by Yusuf. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Looks to be the conditions of the race are calming down just a bit. But Yusuf has made... Yusuf has made 8 positions in 9 laps, 7 of them being in 1 lap alone. Oh, yellow flags, yellow flag. Skip has lost the lead. Skip has lost the lead. He looks like he has spun onto the exit of that corner there. FG Lighty takes the lead back with 1.6 second gap to second place. Looks like he's in a comfortable lead for now. Sebastian Vettel gets a 3-second time penalty. Not ideal. Not ideal for him at all. Yusuf just trying to scrounge for any positions he can. Trying to scrounge for any positions he can in this wretched race. In this backwards country. Gaining a lot of time in that corner over there. Compromising the entry for the exit perhaps. Or compromising both rather. He has just lost about 3/10 in that corner alone. Not ideal for Yusuf. As we see Wild making a DRS overtake on Brandon into the first corner. Lots of DRS overtakes this race. Will he go down? Brandon seems to be losing the rear a lot. Not a good setup by your choice it seems. Jay and Tom absolutely battling it for the 10th position. Just for one more point they are battling it for. And this time, every single driver in this race is getting points except for Rip Indigo. Should we be surprised? Absolutely not. Will he go down the inside? Yes, he will. One overtake. Just a bit of contact there between them. Wheel to wheel racing, absolutely lovely. Holy, oh my goodness gracious! As they both DNF. Holy shit! This race was going so well. A double DNF from Jay and Tom. Who is at fault? Unknown. My personal opinion is Tom's fault. Left Jay absolutely no space on the inside of the corner. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. As a safety car is brought out. Lighty goes into the pits. So does Skip. So does Jamie. Oh, Red Bull double stack. Let's see how this will go. About the entire field is pitting. Yeah, the entire field is pitting. Jamie's held up. Leo gets a 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane. Very unlucky. The other Ferrari, Yusuf gets held up by the double stack. Average Ferrari pit stop. Jamie and Skip in second and third. Lighty in first. Not a surprise. This safety car will for sure help Red Bull loads as they have the two fastest cars. But Lighty is the fastest driver on track now. Who will win? We can only see after the safety car period ends. safety car in this lap. Oh, finally 4 laps of safety car is just absolutely madness. Lighty will be restarting the race today, as both Red Bulls are in quite an interesting formation. He just starts the race. Let's see what happened on this safety car restart over here by Lighty. Both Red Bulls go side by side. Absolutely, that is a photo right there. Wonderful. Genuinely wonderful. No deaths into turn 1 again so far. Good. That could be changed though. Banter Brandon is going down the inside of Wildstorm, taking the sweeping line for a better exit out of the corner. Wonderful racing, absolutely wonderful. Banty Brandon goes down the takes the racing line against Wildstorm F1. He's deploying just a tad bit of reserve rest just to get the wheels spinning, just to get the cars going as fast as just to get the wheels going as fast as possible. Wildstorm gets a 3-second time penalty for the going over track limits. We saw that very clearly over here. No doubt he tries to get rid of that, but we'll see. We can only see how that works. Leo goes down the inside of Panda. Goes down the outside of Panda in the chicane. Does not work. Does not attempt that. Wonderful defending by Panda over there. To be some overtakes on the straight finish line. The start finish line. Urban Dingo has rejoined. I have no idea why he left in the beginning, but he may have lagged out. It is what it is. He's still 8 seconds in the behind though, so I don't believe he'll make it up anytime soon. He's going Josh absolutely back to the tangle once again. They've took a little bit too much of that curb out there, the inside curb. He goes full lock on the steering wheel there, not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. Absolutely murders the steering axle of his Ferrari over there. Full lock does not mean more turning, people. Just keep that in mind. Not when you're going faster here. Yusuf understeers like crazy into the entry of that turn. Loses lots of time. Loses 2/10 to Josh in that turn alone. Not good. Not good at all for Yusuf. He has the Ferrari engine though, and he has the slipstream. Will he deploy? He does not deploy. Interesting idea. Leo and Panda are going at it into the final chicane right now. Leo goes down the inside of Panda, and Panda defends not that well. DRS has been enabled in this lap. We will see how well that turns out for all of the cars in the start finish race. Yusuf just does not seem to be quitting against Josh, just absolutely gunning it, absolutely obliterating his car, losing lots of time in the process. He has lost 2/10 in this sequence alone. Maybe because of the hard tire, maybe because of a skid issue, you never know, innit? He's pushing his car way too hard. That same mistake, or not the same mistake, that same throttle input there into that the corner before this one. Yellow flag as European Digo does it. I don't believe he's retired on track, but he just caused it on the safety car on purpose. He has not good luck for him, as there's a second safety car in 4 laps. Lovely, lovely job there. He seems to have retired on track because he was on the track, unless something else has happened. I thought this was a clean race. I guess not. It's mad because he was in for points as well. He could have gotten a whole 2 points, but he decided not to. Interesting. I'll meet you back when the safety car finishes. Jimmy Dodgers goes in, he pits for, what would it be? That may have been, he's serving his penalty as well, is he? And that was some lag right there, innit? Very good choice for Jamie, very good choice by Jamie. Just sticking on to P3 whilst having new tyres will have a massive advantage over Skip and Lighty. But will Jamie outskill Skip and Lighty on fresher tyres? We can only see. Please stay here until the safety car ends, because this is just a typical GPR experience. 17,000 safety cars in 3 laps. But it is what it is. I'll catch you after the safety car ends. The safety car is in this lap, and we finally get the green flags to go ahead and continue racing. Lighty will be restarting the race again, as is normal this time. as Lighty restarts the race, and we will see Skip absolutely trying to gun it for the lead right now, putting everything he can onto the throttle and to the aeros. Quite a gap between quite a gap between Skip and Jamie now. Yusuf's absolutely pushing his car to the limit to get to Josh, but I don't think it's working out for him. Josh and Yusuf are mortal enemies this race. They have not been able to pass each other, just like Hamilton and Gasly in Imola 2022. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. Oh, just a bit of contact there between Leo and the Williams. Nearly just took him out there, like Cobb's corner in Silverstone. Holy shit, what a dive bomb by Leo. Will he keep it through? That was an amazing move by... just a bit of contact there. That was an amazing move by Leo. What happened with Jay and Rip Indigo, or Tom and Jay, will happen again with Leo and the Williams and Santi. But this time they both come out standing and not both decked into the wall. What a brilliant move. Absolutely brilliant move. Brandon tries to go for the overtake on Wilson, but he just does not have enough straight line speed. Jamie tries to go for the double overtake on Skip and Lighty. No, he does not. If he had went for the dive on there, that would have been absolutely maniacal, but he does not attempt it. And the Alpine has spun. The Alpine has spun outside the final chicane. Horrendous luck coming out there. Absolutely horrendous luck. I feel bad for the man. Yusuf, who was started out in last place, is now in 8th place. What a wonderful race by him right there. 7 positions made up. Absolutely amazing. Skip takes back the lead from Lighty, and what we can assume only was a great overtake into turn 1. Or hopefully it was a great overtake at least. But Jamie's getting on Lighty. No, he is not. Will Jamie overtake Lighty to make it a Red Bull 1-2 in their home circuit of Japan, in the homeland of Red Bull, or in the homeland for of Honda? Yes, apologies, Joe. Oh, everything is about the lead, Joe. There's a 1 second gap between Skip and Lighty. Absolute madness. Jamie's gaining down Lighty. Will he move through the overtake down into 130R? Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Absolutely wonderful move there. Straight line overtake. It does not matter. An overtake is an overtake. But will Lighty move for the position? No, he does not. He sticks around for the DRS. Will DRS be activated yet? No, will not. Yusuf and Josh are interchanging their positions right there in the final chicane. But Josh comes out ahead, and with an 8/10 gap to Yusuf. DRS is now activated. We will be seeing lots more DRS overtakes on the straight finish line. On the straight finish straight. On the start finish straight. Fucking hell. Banter Brandon and Wild are just keeping their gap. This gap has not changed since the beginning of the race, more or less. Absolutely wonderful racing. Speak of the devil, it has changed. Nonetheless, the racing is still absolutely splendid. Absolutely wonderful racing this day. Your points did drain away indeed, Joe. They did indeed. Lost about 10 points there. Yellow flag! Yellow flag into sector 2. No idea what happened there. Maybe a car was going slowly or something. Maybe just about a tad bit of oversteer caused it. We'll never know. Williams and Josh. Nothing happening between them. Banter Brandon and Wildstorm. The gap is ever changing. Will you move for the overtake down into the straight line? One hell of a DRS train is going to be happening here. 6 cars will be having DRS. 6 cars in a row, or 5 cars in a row will be having DRS. Absolutely maniacal. The Mercedes of Wildstorm has insane straight line speed. Banter Brandon goes through the optimal racing line. No car in front of him. Jamie and Skip fighting for the lead of the race. Both Red Bull teammates fighting for the lead. Will he get the lead? Jamie leads. Jamie has led a lap in a GPR race. Absolutely wonderful. Oh my day, three wide, or not 3 wide, 2 wide, into the first corner. Lighty sticking into the gearbox of Skip. He nearly went for the overtake on Skip, but he does not. He does not. He keeps it safe. Like he's gaining his speed. He's gaining his speed into the onto Skip. As just a little bit, just a little bit of oversteer there. Wild. Lighty attempts to go for the overtake, but the marbling on the outside of his left tire just absolutely just does not allow that to happen. Lighty and Skip, Wildstorm and Brandon. Wonderful battle is going on here today. He was spectating from afar. Brandon is moving for the overtake on Wild. Deploys the RS, is going to be absolutely rapid down the back straight. Jamie's leading the race by 8/10. DRS won't do much here, but it's Red Bull. It is a Red Bull vehicle. DRS will help massively. DRS train once again, but this time Yusuf also has DRS. Yusuf is gaining. Yusuf has gained 8/10 in one singular lap. Absolutely wonderful driving. Wild and Lighty. Oh my goodness. Wonderful racing going on here. First time in a while, clean racing. Sebastian Vettel gets a 3-second penalty. He is up to 6 seconds now. No doubt he's going to be in last place. Lighty and Skip are just pushing it to the limits over here. Lighty's absolutely driving the wheels off of this McLaren, while Skip is just barely hanging on to second place. The gap is ever changing. Jamie loses about a 10.5 there in that corner. It does not matter. He's still 1 full second in the lead. Will he be out of DRS range by the time that corner comes? We'll never know. Or we will know, but not now. Looks like the gaps are quite static over here. Not much not much racing going on here. Just drive. They're all driving. Ryan Gosling. Light is gaining on Skip massively. Will he go for the dive bomb? Skip absolutely wonderful defending there. May have been a bit of blocking. Jamie's 9/10 in lead. Skip will go get I'm standing on madness. DRS train. What is this speed? Skip blocks the inside. Nearly. What? Oh my goodness! If he pulled that off, that would have been the greatest overtake I'd ever seen, to be completely honest. Skip is defending like a madman, defending like crazy. Lighty takes just a little bit of the wide line, understeers the car into that corner, nearly going into the grass. Brandon and Wildstorm are battling like crazy. Unfortunately, we cannot see them because of the battle for the lead Joe has so desperately asked for. Killing that inside curb over there. Well, we do not. It does not matter. Lighty, I'm so sorry I missed that. But Skip has spun again. Skip has spun again. Unfortunately, now Jamie will be giving Lighty and Wildstorm DRS. But will Skip make the? But will Skip get back into P2? Currently he is in P3 because of Wildstorm's 3-second penalty. It is unknown at this moment if that will be removed or not. But Wildstorm is currently chasing down Lighty for the second position of the race on track. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. Currently Wild is looking at the P7 finish due to his penalty. Wild is crazy. Absolute mad straight line speed because of the slipstream. Oh my goodness! That has to be damage. That has to be damage for Skip. Skip has completely fucked it. Skip has went from P2 to P8, P7 in a matter of 1 sector. I cannot imagine how the little scouser is feeling right now. I feel for him. I truly do. Very unfortunate. Yusuf just pushes Panda off just by a bit of contact there between Skip and Yusuf. Skip just gives him a tad bit of a notch, just a little bit of bump trap, nothing special. Jamie's just full second in the lead by Lighty. Out of DRS range, alhamdulillah. Skip has gone for contact again on Yusuf. Second time contact happens. What will happen in this corner? We know this corner is infamous for contact, for spinning. More contact over there. If this was real life, it would have been in the barriers. Another Jules Bianchi incident. He's on the gearbox of Yusuf. I've never seen cars this close into a race. I've never seen cars this close into a corner. Absolute madness. Yusuf, Skip has absolutely no DRS left. They're both on 8% ERS. It's up to who has the better setup. But Skip obviously has an advantage due to the slipstream. Skip nearly loses it into 130R. It loses the rear again, not the first time this happens. Defending Lolion's attack. Lolion just barely gets pushed off into the exit of the chicane. Skip is driving a bit dirty here today. That is quite apparent. Lighty and Jamie are battling for the lead now. The gap has decreased by 8 tenths in a matter of 2 laps. I will only wonder how that can happen. Now it's back up to 5 tenths. Since when has the pack ever been this close? The top 7 surround the top 6 differentiated by 3 seconds. Absolutely wonderful. Banter Brandon seems to have lost it again. Lost the rear of the car. Yusuf is gaining on Banter Brandon. He's currently made 10 overtakes so far, Yusuf. Absolutely crazy, wonderful. Leo Skip keeps on spinning in this corner. Seems to be a recurring issue. Panda. Skip has been hit by Panda, but he still retains the 7th position. That was quite a bit of a dirty maneuver by Skip, but it does not matter. Lighty and Jamie battling for the lead. Final 2 laps. Will Lighty clinch on to the win, or will Lighty get the win, or will Jamie just hang on to his last shreds of hope and win the Japanese Grand Prix in his home race, or not his home race, in his team's home race in Honda, not Honda. Does Lighty goes for the switchback. Jamie's driving the wheels off the car. Lighty will take the lead of the race. No, he will not. The DRS will aid Lighty massively. He will take the lead of the race. Unfortunate. Could have been Jamie's first win in 7 rounds. Very unfortunate. Jamie still has a chance. Jamie still has a chance to get the win over here. Absolutely battling it through the first sector. No. Jamie has lost it. Jamie has lost it. Sebastian Vettel has spun into the final chicane. Second time this happened. Yellow flag. Mad. Absolute madness. Lighty gets the first position in the final sector. In the final lap, final lap. Skip gets a 3-second time penalty for a track limit. That is crucial. That's absolutely crucial. That puts him back into P7. Jamie still has a chance. He can catch up 5 tenths in one sector. Could he do it? He could, but I don't know if he's up to it. Anything is possible. Leo goes back down to 10th place after Blackberry Hall overtakes him in the Alpine. Absolute madness. No, Cagnottia safety car will not be happening in the final lap. You have lost it completely. Looks like the first place position will be going to Lighty. Looks like it. Very unfortunate for Jamie. He could go for an absolutely crazy dive bomb. Does he? He does not. Would it be a photo finish? No, it will not. Yusuf goes on to P4, but he overtakes Wild just by into the final corner. Oh, absolutely crazy. Absolute madness. Wildstone will not be happy about that. Skip gets a 3-second time penalty that puts him back into P7. Very unfortunate. Extremely unfortunate for the Scouser. What a race. What an amazing race. And Sebastian Vettel is 50 seconds behind. I have no idea how that has happened. What a race. What a race. And the race is over. No doubt Lighty will be, it looks like he's ascending to heaven over there, but I don't think he really is. Lighty will be enjoying this champagne 100%. Lighty has undoubtedly been the greatest driver in Grand Prix in this league's history. He is a triple champion, and he's looking to win his 4th championship. One of them was in GP3, 2 of them were in Grand Prix Realistic. Maybe the 4th one might be in Grand Prix Realistic as well. All in spraying and enjoying the champagne. Red Bull, McLaren and Ferrari, arguably the 3 greatest teams this decade, are claiming the top 3 positions. FGE Lighty P1, Jamie Dodger P2, Banter Brandon P3 and Yusuf P4. Wonderful racing, absolutely wonderful. Thank you all for tuning in for this stream. No doubt there will be more streams like this in the future for more Grand Prix racing, for more Grand Prix realistic races. I will not be streaming the Equal series, unfortunately, because I do not have time. If you did enjoy it, please leave a follow. Perhaps if you have if you have Amazon Prime, leave a subscribe. It'll really help us out. Thank you all, and have a good night.